What's up, everybody? It is Monday night, and it is your girls back on the curve. Yes, it is your favorite time of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get into it. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Girl, I'm good, child. I'm good. I'm getting my voice back.
Oh,
Last week I didn't have a voice,
No
honey.
voice? Oh, my goodness.
Nothing.
Listen, I had to go before the Lord and ask him, please don't let me have the corona.
Okay.
I don't want
Not
it.
the coronavirus.
I don't want it. I don't
I'm
want it.
getting scared.
Right.
I done traveled to all these countries. It was a bunch of Asians over in Paris. Jesus, please.
I don't want it.
Let me
Jesus,
tell you.
I just want to see your earth.
Don't
I don't
do
want
it right.
I don't want
No,
these
I'm not
problems.
trying. My cough was a little strong.
Oh,
You heard it?
I did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is your girl Shannon Deneen, and of course, I am joined around the table by my amazing co-host.
Hey, girl.
Hey, it's Melissa. And back again, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm so excited because anytime she joins us at the table, it is a good time.
you.
Miss Alicia T is back in the
Hey,
building, ladies
what's up,
and gentlemen. Y'all actually did this. Y'all loved Alicia. Like when she came on, that show was one of our most watched shows and like one of our most commented shows. Everybody loved you, girl.
Oh,
The people wanted you back.
Oh,
So here
I
we
hear-
go.
I hear
Here we go.
Listen.
So we are back, and Alicia's gonna be joining us and hanging out and talking
I'm
about
glad
all
to
the
be
things.
here.
Cause remember last time when I told y'all she has things going on?
I always have something going on, okay, honey? Let me tell you.
There's
Too
much
much.
to talk about.
on?
Well,
Tell the people.
Where do I start?
Tell the people.
Okay.
I told you.
So, I have the Know Your Worth experience coming up on March 29th.
Oh.
The show was
Yes.
such a success.
It really was.
Oh my gosh, that people
really
wanted
was.
it back. So guess what? It's coming back.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Know your word.
The Know Your Worth experience. So it's a workshop / fashion show. Okay. Yeah. We got both of them in there. So the fashion part is the artistic way to express the word of God. And I'm sharing my testimony. Yeah. It's
Through
just
the fashion
through
show.
the fashion show.
Okay.
And it was good last time,
And she
child.
rocked it out.
Yeah.
She was a
I
model.
did a little something, you
Yeah, I
know,
can believe
just-
that.
She did her
a
thing.
little
I can
something,
believe that.
so, you know,
I can
I try
believe
to do what I can.
Okay.
Every
Believe it.
now and again.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes. It was good.
So yeah, it was a fun time. I'm so glad you're doing it again.
Yes, I'm excited.
There's a model call, if I'm not mistaken, because we
It's
have a lot
closed.
of. Oh, whoa!
Let me tell you,
Whoa!
4 hours up, I put that flyer, and guess what?
Whoa!
Closed.
Whoa!
It was. I had over 20
For
in
your
the-
event?
for my event. The
Yeah.
model call. When
She
I
had a
tell
model
you,
call.
everything was already done the first day. The designers, I have some dope. I'm talking about dope designers out of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait, guys. This show is going to be on another level.
Yeah.
I'm excited. About it.
I'm excited for you.
Well, I'm sorry, model
Wow.
friends, because I was gonna say like we got a lot of models
Right.
who watch the
Watch.
show.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well,
do-
next time we're having 2 more coming up this year, though.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to Kentucky. Kentucky invited me, so I'll be seeing you Kentucky and Nigeria.
Oh!
Yes.
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 I wonder if you need a helping hand in Nigeria. I'm coming. Yes.
Come on to the motherland. Then.
And you know, we can do a show in Nigeria. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, Nigeria. Right? Do you feel
Listen.
it right there? Hey.
Listen,
Okay.
No corona, though.
No, oh no, we're not bringing that back. Say, no.
We bind up the corona
Bind
in
it
the
up right
neighborhood.
now.
That is phenomenal.
Yes.
It's been a
Yeah.
blessing. I'm telling you.
You know what? There's nothing like that global experience. Taking it, there's a different appreciation for us.
Right.
And all the curves
Yeah.
there. It's
And
a
it's
different
so many.
appreciation.
When I tell
Absolutely.
you, it's another level of how they appreciate women
Absolutely.
with curves. honey. I mean,
Absolutely.
beautiful. I mean, all
Absolutely.
shapes and sizes, colors, spectrums.
Absolutely.
Honey,
Yes.
I love it.
They love
Listen, I'll tell you, when I went to Paris, there's a huge African population in Paris.
It is.
And when I went to Paris, I felt love,
I
honey.
know
I
you
felt
did.
the love.
Yes,
The
they
brothers
love you.
was,
Yeah,
yes.
they-
That was-
Jamaica too, honey. Wherever you look, they love this thickness, honey. Okay.
Woo! Yes, well, that is exciting, friend. I am so excited for you. I tell y'all, she always has something going on, which is one of the things I love. You know, iron sharpens iron, so you always have to be around people who are on the move and on the go.
Absolutely.
and walking in their passion and their purpose.
And that's what I'm
Absolutely.
about today. 2020 vision, guys.
Ye-
You got to
Yes.
stay focused about your passion and your purpose. Work your gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as my pastor says, 2020 is the year of plenty.
There we go.
That's really it. Well, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, we are going to hop right into it because we have so much to talk
about.
so many
So
things
much.
to talk about. So we are
Please.
going to hop right into everybody's favorite segment. It is time now for Word on the Street. Okay. Whew. Who saw the Grammys last night?
I did see the Grammy.
Woo, child.
But I caught
see the
clips.
Grammy.
You caught
I
the
caught
clips,
clips,
of
yes.
okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, ladies, what are we giving the Grammys?
A 6.
You gave them a 6, girl. I gave them a strong 4.5.
I
like,
gave him a 6, and that was only because of the tribute.
yeah,
Okay.
like.
But here's the other thing. I went back and watched what wasn't aired.
Okay, yeah.
So you got to see a lot of the behind the scenes, the
Fair.
longer version.
Fair.
Like
Fair.
when Nipsey hustles, y'all know I had a moment.
You're a Nipsey
so
fan,
I'm
absolutely.
a Nipsey fan.
Absolutely.
So I watched the whole family speak.
Okay.
I watched some of
Amazed,
the performances.
amazed.
And then the A&R for Nipsey's record, he's actually from Flint.
Oh.
So he got a chance to win. Like
Okay.
he discovered Meek Mill, like K Michelle. He helped rebrand her.
Okay, because she needed
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah. Oh,
Listen,
She did.
That's a whole
She
nother
needed that.
subject.
So and then but it was what I enjoyed most about the Grammys was the Rock Nation brunch. Like I love it. Like and it had if y'all didn't
Did
see
you
it,
see
you had
that?
No,
to
I
go.
did not.
Okay,
Oh my God.
Tell me about it.
so here's the thing. Before the Grammys, Rock Nation, Jay-Z, his whole
Okay.
outfit does a brunch every year. They invite
even know that.
wonderful, amazing people.
Okay,
All
okay.
the celebs come out. They're looking amazing, all that good stuff. But this year, and I don't know, that wasn't at the brunch that he did. Diddy did this speech. It was at
The Clive Davis part.
yeah, at the Clive Davis
That's
party.
what you did.
Okay.
Baby.
Diddy did this speech, girl.
Baby, black excellence.
What?
Let them know y'all got
Diddy
365
said y'all
days.
got
To get it
365
right.
days to get this ish together.
Oh,
He
Yes,
said
he
it
did. You
just
ain't never appreciated
Black
not
music.
hip hop, but black music.
y'all ain't never appreciated black music.
Okay,
And this is
yes.
This is
ridiculous.
Diddy?
And
Diddy,
this is what
honey,
you're gonna
they've
do.
given him an
I'm-
icon award.
Yeah.
They gave him an
That's
icon
the
award.
highest award you can receive.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he used his time to say, you all
Absolutely.
have not appreciated black music.
You better say it,
And
Diddy.
we need to be in the room.
Okay.
We need
Matter
to
of
be
fact,
making
give
decisions.
me my
the-
seat.
Yes.
Give me my seat.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said, he
Yeah,
was like,
at the
give me my
table.
seat. And he said, and again, he said, y'all got 365 days
Oh,
To
wow.
get it right.
to get it
together.
right.
Get
And
your
he
life.
meant that thing. He said it like a
I
black,
mean, long
black
speech.
parent.
Okay, yeah. You better get
He
it
said it
together.
like a
You
black.
better- You better get it
He
together.
said it like a black parent. He said like you got 15
You
minutes
got
to get
15
it
minutes to
together.
get your life.
Get it together before you catch these heads.
Okay.
That is exactly the way he said
Yes.
it.
Oh, wow.
Girl.
I missed that. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
It made me proud.
It
Oh.
did.
It made me proud because
have to
here's
go
the
back
thing.
and watch this.
Yes.
They intentionally invite people who will not say the
Oh,
things
they
that
will.
he said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, for instance, Jermaine Dupri was on the Academy for years. Then he called him out and said, and y'all supposed to be a nonprofit.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Sure did.
Yeah,
He
and
said,
then-
don't take me. What did he say? About the music. He was like, don't tell me about this diversity and inclusion.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how y'all disperse awards. He was like, this our music.
Yeah.
And what did
Wow.
Erykah Badu say? We sensitive
We're
about
artists
our
and we
ish.
sensitive about our
no,
music.
he really
Yeah,
sure
he went
did.
all the way in.
See,
And
I gotta
then,
go watch this. I did not see this.
yes, girl. And then he went all the way in to name all of the all
yeah.
of the albums that have been snubbed for album of the year.
Oh,
Lemonade.
Back to Illmatic, girl.
Illmatic. Yes,
Now
he
you
did.
know
Yes,
he did his research.
Yes,
Okay,
he did.
He said
Yes,
that
he
we're gonna
did.
start back from
Yeah.
point
No,
one.
no,
This
no.
is what it's
He had his cell phone out. He had his cell phone out. So he was scrolling through the list. You gotta watch it. Like I'm calling y'all out on everybody you overlooked.
Oh, I
Sure
love
did.
that.
He
I
did.
love it.
He did, and I
Okay,
felt
P.
it in my
Diddy.
whole spirit. I felt that
That's
thing.
what we need. But you know what?
What?
Let me circle back to this one.
Come on,
thing.
friend.
So that Nipsey Hussle tribute made me discover how much of an emotional eater I am. Because they saved that for ratings.
Okay.
They
So
did.
after they finished, I had to go to McDonald's. Now I've been eating clean, and then I've been doing good keto.
Not keto.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if it was dirty keto or keto.
No. Okay.
Keto. But I got up and went and got me a fish combo. After that, I was just so
Listen.
broken up and tore up. But what was Kirk Franklin doing?
He always doing something, y'all. He always.
Kirk Franklin got on the stage and said, "Hey, like," I said, "What you supposed to be singing the words to the song?"
Nope.
He just was.
Kirk
saying,
Franklin is a hype man.
Yeah,
That is
that's-
what he does. That's
Let
what
me
he's
tell y'all
good at.
something.
He's good at it. Mhm.
I was trying to figure out what he was doing.
How many songs have you ever heard Kirk Franklin sing?
No,
None.
Sing.
No, he
That-
talks it.
He does.
I just didn't understand the point. Like, did you understand the point? And then now you know what? Okay, so the running joke here is that I like little guys. You've heard
Oh,
that.
yes.
But that one right there,
Okay.
Yeah.
he liked the toddler room. at church. I said, what is he? And he was standing next to, and it was so bad. He's so little. He made DJ Khaled look
He
tall.
did.
Oh, no.
He did.
Well, you know
But
what
let me
was-
tell you something. That Tammy Franklin, that woman loves that man.
She-
In all
they
his
the same
little.
height.
They are, but
They
she
the same height.
Listen, she adores that man in all his
They
little.
the same height.
She love his
Where
dirty
was
draws.
they? And they were standing next to T.I. and Ty.
Yes, and
it was
T.I.
a
looked
door
tall.
though. And he made T.I. look tall.
He
Wow.
does. He's
I
very
They
did
were
not
at
know
Tyler
he was
Perry
that
Studios.
short.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
He's very
little.
short. He's super short.
He
my
little
goodness.
guy.
He's
What about
Usher
Kevin
short.
Hart? Is him and Kevin Hart? Are they neck and neck?
Now I've actually seen Kevin Hart.
Okay.
He's
Kevin
a
Hart
tiny,
comes.
tiny little man.
He might come underneath my cup.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's tiny.
little.
He's teeny
He tiny too.
Ooh, he did hold him in
he
there.
tiny.
He hold him
I know
and rock him.
cute sugar
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What you call them thing? The bumble seats. You remember the bumble seats? The baby. That's how little he is.
I be choking.
Just sit him over there. He's a tiny one too.
That's funny.
Not the bubble
like-
seat.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Well,
tiny.
so they did so just in case y'all didn't know, Nipsey Hussle, DJ Khaled, and John Legend won a Grammy for Higher. I do have a list, and this is what Diddy was talking about right here.
Okay.
This list right here
So
is
read
what
this
he's
so I
talking
can tell you what your girl said.
Record of the year, album of the year, best new artist, all Billie Eilish. Name a Billie
Well,
Eilish
I don't-
song. Name
don't
one.
know.
Let
Name
me
one.
tell you what my daughter said.
What she
What did
say?
your daughter say?
My daughter said, "You see that woman with that green hair?"
Uh-huh.
She said, "Something ain't right. She owns something." I said, "How do you know?" She said, "I'm telling you, mommy, in her video, she got blood all on her face and ink." I said, "Well, what's she on?" She might be on steroids.
Yes, Bilal, she on steroids.
I said
That's
steroid?
it. That's it.
Then she done asked me, "Was Usher saved?"
No, ma'am.
no, well,
no.
But I didn't even know who this
Right.
Billy person was.
Yes.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no. So, record of the year, album of the year, best new artist, song of the year. All of those were Billie Eilish, who, again, I can't name a Billie
knows?
Eilish song.
No, I really don't even know.
Best rap album, which I still got questions about Tyler, the
Who
Creator.
is he?
Yeah, really.
he is I won't call him an underground artist because he's not underground anymore, but he became
Is he
popular.
LGBTQ too?
No, but he's weird. He is a little weird. Like he's part of the skateboard community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He got
Okay.
he part of the skateboard community.
Okay,
He's
gotcha.
like he reminds me of Pharrell, but just a little bit.
So, but he did give him a
Gothic
shout
side,
out.
maybe?
He gave him a shout out.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he did.
But,
Get
but
Pharrell
and let me
show?
tell you something else I don't like about the Grammys. The Grammys worse than the church. When you up there giving your speech. When I tell you they was playing the music so loud on some of those people, and I said,
They need to cut the mic
please,
off.
just cut the
them
mic off.
Just cut the
Because
mic.
you playing that music super loud.
Right. So it's
'Cause
time
they're
to
not
wrap it
gonna
up.
Because
stop.
this is a once in a lifetime
Yes,
opportunity for
it
some
is.
people.
It
Absolutely.
So let them have a moment. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. 'Cause
So we got Tyler the Creator won Best Rap Album, which I'm just gonna be honest right here. There are literally 10 albums I could have picked that I thought were better than Tyler the Creator. But shout out to that young man. He ain't a bad. I mean, he is a very creative young man. So shout out to him. One of my favorites, Dave Chappelle. Although I don't think he should have won over Trevor Noah, but he did win Best Comedy Album.
that's because they're trying to get him back.
They trying to get him
Right.
back,
Trying to
yeah.
get
They
him
want
back
him
in
to
the
come on
system.
back.
They
But
want him back in the system.
Trevor actually had the better comedy album this
Okay.
year. I'm just.
Can I tell y'all I'm tired of Lizzo?
No, you can't, because she came through
I know.
with the best. She had
three,
the
didn't
yes,
Yeah.
best pop solo performance, best urban contemporary album, best traditional R&B performance. Yeah, she had all three of those.
Wow. Okay.
Those were all Lizzo.
Well, congrats.
Shout out to Lizzo. I'm tired of Lizzo being naked. Like, I just want her to put on some clothes. She was dressed really
She looked
nice.
so
Beautiful
I
on the
did
red
see
carpet.
Gorgeous. She
On the
was
red carpet,
I didn't see the.
she
oh,
looked
I
amazing.
did.
Beautiful.
She looked amazing.
That white dress.
That white dress was all the things.
with the little hoops.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
the-
that
yes.
was very nice.
She
With
looked
the
amazing.
first
Classy.
situation, she
Yes.
looked very Marilyn Monroe.
Very.
She very.
Ooh,
She
I
did a
loved
great
it.
job. Whoever
She
the
did.
stylist was did a great
It was
job.
You did
Versace.
awesome.
But I
She
need
did a
you
great
to
job.
Oh
put some
wow.
clothes
Yeah.
on.
they
Yeah.
did.
That's what makes me tired of her because there's more to
It is
us.
so much
Yes.
more.
There's
Oh my
more
gosh.
to us
Yes.
than
much
that.
more.
Yes.
So offer that, and then in her interviews, at times she can be a bit raunchy.
Yeah, and it's not always necessary.
No.
Like,
No.
girl, we know. We
Yeah,
get it.
we get
we,
it.
we know.
We hear your songs. We get
Yeah.
it.
We get
Now
it.
let's
It's too
talk
much.
with, some sense.
Add some class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Class is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. And listen, it's okay to move between those two. Like, you don't always have to be
That's
hood.
right.
You don't always have to be classy.
That's right.
You can vacillate. That's the word I'm looking for. You
Yeah.
can vacillate between the two of those places, and it's okay.
It is okay.
Like, we get it, girl. Put on some clothes. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Okay, so Lizzo won all of those.
Love that PJ Morton won again.
PJ Morton won
Love it.
again for Best R&B Song. Best Spoken Word album goes to My Forever Flotus. Michelle Obama
Love that.
won the Best Spoken Word album
Why? I didn't even know
for
she
her
did
book.
that. That's awesome.
But why did the Lil Nas X win Best Music Video?
Honey.
I'm not sure. Best music video
I don't
and
either.
Best pop duo group performance.
Wow.
That was both. That was Lil Nas
And
X.
how did Dolly Parton even get in here?
I'm not sure, but
Excuse
he.
me. Where was that at, y'all? I didn't see that.
Oh, Best Contemporary Christian Music. Dolly Parton. How Dolly Parton?
That's a real thing to happen.
That's
That's a real thing to happen.
Okay.
It's very sad to me, but it actually happened. Shout out to 21 Savage and J. Cole. J. Cole is one of my
Yes,
favorite rappers
mine
on the
too.
planet.
never heard the song.
I did. It's a great song.
a
They
great
did a good
song.
job. But J. Cole can do no wrong in my eyes.
I like
With
J.
his,
Cole.
with all of that beautifulness he got going on.
Jesus.
I mean, it's a thing. Shout out to Kurt Franklin for Love Theory. He
That's
won
what he should have performed.
Best gospel album.
Not
'cause
that
that's
mess that he
good.
did.
Yeah,
Love Theory was great, but I couldn't figure out how they were making that mesh. Because he kind of just popped up from nowhere.
Yeah.
And then I was confused because you done came after the blood. Like the Crips came out,
Yeah.
YG came out with the Bloods, and then here come Kirk Franklin up out the
Hello.
floor.
Maybe
Right.
he's coming for Jesus. Maybe he's
I don't
in the
know.
middle.
I don't
Maybe
know. But wait a minute. But then
he's
he
standing
started
in the middle.
He started crip walking. And I was like,
Oh wow.
and Khaled was just looking at her. And I said, I'm with you, Khaled, too. I was confused. Y'all go back and watch it.
Of God. Confusion is not of God. Okay.
I cannot believe that, young man.
I was confused. It's okay, though.
Oh, that's too much.
And last but not least,
Jesus.
my fave Beyonce won Best Music Film for Homecoming. So shout
Well
out.
deserved.
Yeah,
Well
I mean,
deserved,
that's
'cause
nothing to
Homecoming-
say about that because she did that thing.
Yes,
it was.
Homecoming was all the things,
Everything.
and I'm
Yeah.
very proud of her. So shout out to everybody who won Grammys this year. But like Diddy said, 365 days. Get your
Get it
life.
right.
Get it together.
Get your life. All right, so from that, the fun of the Grammys to some very sad, somber news. Everybody by now has heard that NBA icon and legend Kobe Bryant, along with his beautiful daughter Gigi Bryant, were involved in a helicopter crash last week, and that they have been pronounced dead, that they passed away, along with 7 other people who were also in the helicopter. The details of the helicopter crash have not been released as far as why and what happened and what caused the crash. What they do know at this point in time is that they were not able to stop the fire that the helicopter caused quickly
Yes.
enough due to magnesium.
And it was igniting. So magnesium, when it has oxygen and water, it makes it greater.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah. And so they couldn't put out the fire that they passed at the scene. And that we do want to send out our condolences to the Bryant family, to the I did print out my
baseball
list.
community.
Yes, also the baseball
community.
community. It was, and I do believe that every life matters. So it was
does.
Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, her teammate Alyssa Altabelli, Alyssa's dad and mom John and Carrie Altabelli, their basketball coach from Harbor Day School. It was Gigi's basketball coach, Christina Mauser. Peyton Chester, who was a middle school student, Sarah Chester, her mom, and the pilot of the helicopter, Ara Zobayan. So we want to I mean, this hit hard. Like, it hit different for me because I grew up in the Kobe Bryant era.
Absolutely,
too.
baby. I
And-
remember when he took Brandy to the prom.
Yes, I remember. And you remember when you was like, "Oh my God,
That's me. That's what I was thinking with its fine
baby.
self.
Yes.
Oh,
96.
96
Yes,
it was.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like, I grew up. Like, I remember when he
Yeah.
got drafted. I remember when everybody was looking around like, "Oh my God, they're gonna let somebody in high school
Absolutely.
into the
Yes.
league."
I
Like,
had a
Yes.
friend that played with him
Yeah.
in the McDonald All-American Classic,
Yeah.
high school game.
Yeah.
And I can remember him. There were two players from Flint, and when they came back, it was like, what was he like?
Yeah.
Was he nice?
Yeah.
You know.
It was
It
was,
hurt me. I was
it
at
did.
work.
You were at work?
And
Okay.
I literally had to hold it together. I had to go to the bathroom because I was so upset just thinking, because so many reports were coming in.
Yeah.
They said it was Rick Fox, and they said it was the all of his family. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so things were hitting hard. Then when I found out, it was all of these people, it was just like, wow, this is unbelievable.
We
Really.
were at a luncheon. Our Jack and Jill founders luncheon was yesterday, and people were just leaving. All of a sudden, we were sitting there because, as parents,
Yes.
it hits different.
It hits.
It does.
When
It does.
you hear about, and
Yes.
especially if I follow the family, so he and his wife, and they always post, and he always talks about, he's such a great dad, but he always talks about the special relationship that he had between he and his daughter. Like, she loved basketball.
Yes, she
She was the
did.
middle
She
child. The older one, who's 17, she enjoys volleyball, but he coaches both of them. But it
Very
hit
involved.
different, and I had to leave, and I had to go and get my own child and just hold her. She's like, "You embarrassing me? I'm on here." I done walked out on the track
Right.
field, like, "Get over here,"
Now.
because you never know. That man, when he got up, and the thing about it is, I have just watched CNN. I've been on YouTube. First of all, let me start here. If something ever happened to me, don't y'all let nobody who don't know me
No.
talk about me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That's a mess. But the second thing is, he got up, and they did this every weekend.
Yeah.
He has been doing this for the last 20 years.
Yes.
He talked about how he enjoyed picking his kids up from school.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why he bought the
Right.
helicopter,
So he
so
could
that
get
he
there.
could get
Right.
there. And his wife was like, "I'll pick him up." And he was like, "No, I enjoy those moments because I
Yeah.
travel so much." And the assistant coach from the college said that this guy, Altabelli, they rolled every single weekend to practice. And the guy one of the people who actually saw what happened, and he said that he was some type of engineer, and he said the pilot didn't have both of the engines running. And he said they had advised even the people on the news in LA, the fire department,
They
the
did
police
say that,
academy.
yes.
They stated that nobody was supposed to be flying in a
Flying,
helicopter
that's right.
because of
I
the
heard
fog. The fog was the fog and the
Yes.
clouds were so low. And the guy said you could tell that he really didn't know this area.
Right.
He said because he was flying so low, but the hills, wherever they are, was
Yes,
really
they were
hilly.
really hilly,
And he
yes.
said, I couldn't believe that he was flying that low and the hills were so close. He said, and then all of a sudden, he said, I said to myself, he's going to run into a hill.
Yes.
And he didn't make it in time. And he said that this was a man that actually saw it.
Oh,
they
no.
actually saw him hit it.
Impact.
Oh, my
The
God.
impact. And then he said they just saw the flames. It wasn't a
flames.
big explosion.
It was
but
just, oh,
yeah,
God.
and he wasn't familiar with the
No,
area.
and with that fog, you can't see on a helicopter. It's very hard. That's why they tell you, especially in a helicopter, if it's foggy, don't fly.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, it was across LA to not fly. The newscasters were saying, the news anchors were saying, they told them not to fly. Even the police, and the sheriff's department, they waited a while before they even brought their helicopters out at the time of the incident. But the news in LA reported that his pilot got special permission.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
That just breaks my heart because that breaks my heart even more because it was avoidable.
Absolutely.
Like you know, but I get it as a parent. You trying to get your child. We got to get to the game. We got to make it happen.
Right.
And Kobe, with that level of perseverance and that perfection that he has.
He wanted to be there on
He
time.
wanted to invite everyone.
Right.
And the lady, Sarah Chester. Okay, so Sarah Chester and Peyton Chester, Sarah Chester's mother, the grandmother spoke out.
Okay.
And the grandmother said that she never rides in a helicopter. She always drives.
Yeah.
She said, and she spoke to her that morning, and she said, the weather's just so bad. I guess where they were in Calabasas, you can't even drive. I know, so for instance, when I drive from here to Michigan, when you hit Kentucky, like in between Tennessee and Kentucky, that fog is bad. And it's thick, and even in a car, you can't see it. So the grandmother stated they, she told her, I'm just going to ride because I don't want to drive around the hills. And so she just got in a helicopter.
Because they were trying to be good parents.
Right.
And that is what is so frustrating and hurtful about this, because it would be different if, we were talking about them trying to fly somewhere for anything else, but they were literally they were doing what we all do as parents, which is trying to make it happen.
Right.
Trying to make it happen for the kids. And so my heart goes out to Vanessa Bryant. My heart goes out to these families, because I am certain that Vanessa Bryant did not wake up that morning and think to herself, today's the day. Kobe Bryant did not think me getting in this helicopter is gonna be my last day. He's thinking, I got to get my baby to this game.
He didn't think anything about it because
he's done it so much.
Shaquille O'Neal's son posted where he texted him that morning and said, we're gonna shoot around later on.
Yeah.
And he was like, had I been up, the one that had the heart surgery, he works out with him.
Yeah.
And so he said, Unc, I wish I would have been there to text you back. But when you hear the stories, like Christina Mauser's husband posted that they have 3 young children.
Yeah.
And he talked about just not knowing where to start. Or the Altabellis have 2 other children.
Yeah.
They have 2 other children. And so finding that new normal, and again, this is routine. They did this every weekend.
So it was nothing to do.
And they showed it. If you go on, I want to say I watched that on E.T. On E.T., they took you inside the actual helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Girl, it looks like a Mercedes Sprinter. Like, it wasn't your low bottom of the line. This is top of the line, leather, TVs, all of that.
It is just so sad. But what this tragedy has reminded me is that not only is life so short and so fleeting, and you never know. But also that some of the things that we stress about and get upset about and struggle with other people about, especially those of us who are married and like you get pissed off with your spouse and then you argue and then you be like, I'm not talking to you for 3 days because that's how we feel. It just seems so tiny and small.
Minuscule.
And
it's pointless.
Because it's not promised.
Because it's not promised that person's going to come home.
Right.
And we all think when we leave somewhere that we're coming back home. But It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
No.
So, hold your loved ones a little bit closer today, and
keep those families in your prayers.
yes, those families in your prayers. Absolutely. We're going to take a quick commercial break so I can get myself together because clearly I got all this going on. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we just want to take a quick moment of silence for Kobe Bryant and the Altabellis and the Mausers for the Chesters and the Zabonian family, and just say we are thinking of you and you are in our prayers. We'll be right back with more to Curve. We are back, y'all, and I wish y'all had been here for this commercial break because Melissa.
You know what?
Funny.
The devil is a liar. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
Melissa says she got a list of people who can't come to her funeral.
A list. They can't even step in the door. They can't see the body. Okay. A whole list.
Don't repost. Don't nothing. I want y'all to report them.
Okay. Oh,
report them for lying. Cause I ain't like you while I was
Didn't
living.
like you, okay?
And while I'm gone.
She said y'all can't stay.
No,
I love it. I love
keep
it.
that same energy.
Keep the same energy.
Keep that same. You was tough then, be tough now.
Don't be at my funeral crying.
No, don't
All
shed
over
a
my
tear.
casket.
shed
Look,
all
laying on it. Don't be laying on my casket. And you know you didn't like me, okay?
I just want somebody to just push them right on
Right.
over
Push
there
them
with
over
me.
in there. And you grab them.
But see,
Come back like Lord
here's
Jesus.
the thing about it. I got friends that's crazy enough that say okay.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
3 of them.
Yeah.
One, she's in charge of the list. The other 2, they know what
They're
time
the
it is.
bodyguards.
Don't let them get up on that mic and tell no lies.
They're going to be the ushers. You know the ones hold
Usher
the
them
door.
out.
Look.
You
Usher
and
them
you,
out.
4
You
and
got to
5.
go.
Come on.
Come on. I need you to do like
Right.
She sent the picture. I saw your Facebook picture. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
now.
Come
He's a
on, sis.
lion. I was telling them while we were offline about these people they just found, just random people. I played basketball with him 30 years ago when we was in middle school.
Who else could you? Nobody
Sir.
else to interview. No.
Sir, you don't look like you've been picking up balls. You look like you've been picking up donuts. You ain't played no
been
ball. Who was you the ball boy?
Yeah. You
Cause
the
you
water
wasn't
boy.
no- yeah,
Water
you the
boy.
water
You
boy.
are the
You
water
wasn't
boy.
nobody.
You the towel boy for the
Okay.
team.
Up
That's
here
what
like, why you
happens,
let
sir.
this man tell these lies?
Yeah. They couldn't find anybody else.
Yeah, so I was just explaining to them that I have rules to this thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Melissa, everybody can come. Speaking of everybody not being invited to the party, your girl Beyonce dropped Ivy Park by Adidas last week. And y'all, for some people, it was glorious. For
others,
everybody 14W and above, it was a hot mess. Do you understand me? It was hot.
I saw a video.
Ooh, what you see, friend?
Honey, when I tell you it was one of like,
looking like a stuffed hot dog.
They couldn't even get the pants on, honey.
See,
I'm talking about they was at the ankle. Okay, you hear me?
This is why I'm not mad. I ain't mad. Cause Adidas run slim. I was in class. I mean, just crack house all out. I'm in my little workout class. Cause they run short.
Yeah,
they run short. If you got a little rump, it ain't going all the way over. They run short. So don't be mad at Beyonce. Be mad at Adidas.
I'm mad at all of them because
be mad at Adidas.
Well, listen, it's not just us. The rest of the everybody who is not a 12.
If you're not a vegan, if you're a vegan, you can fit. You can fit.
Listen,
the vegan,
you paper thin in the back.
That keto.
No, not that keto. You gotta be straight vegan.
You got to be flat. You got to be flat.
See, this how I knew it was a mess when I saw the daddy, not the daddy. The mama's husband.
No, I didn't see that.
He had it on. He had on the creek. I said, is that supposed to be for women or men?
No, girl, it's unisex.
He had on his too, and I said,
okay. I didn't know that.
Oh, they had on matching outfits. Y'all gotta look it up on. Go to Tina Lawson's Instagram
it's
page.
Funny.
Her and Richard Lawson got on matching outfits.
Matching outfits. Ivy Park. Okay, represent your daughter.
But you saw like Ellen DeGeneres,
right?
What's the
Reese
little girl?
Witherspoon.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Come on, Sweet Home Alabama.
Nobody with curves.
Nobody with,
and then it was hanging off of Beyonce.
Yeah. They sent one to Ashley Graham, but I don't think she didn't post everything. She posted like that one thing that fit, like that one thing.
She had on a unitard.
That's it.
But let me tell you something. Y'all think I'm lying? This is the honest God truth. I will not lie to you about this. Go look at how them pants fit her. That's how the pants was fitting me in exercise class. But I didn't have on the entire. I had on my panties.
Oh my goodness.
And I was
gracious.
like,
okay, wait.
Whoa.
Okay, can't do no spin class. Your whole tail be out.
Yeah,
okay.
Not a spin class.
No, not a spin.
And if you know about them bricks,
the
brick. Oh my God, that brick exercise. I was mooning everybody behind me because they don't come up on you.
They're not for you. They weren't for you.
We need something that's gonna go over the fupa and the stomach,
that's
so I can smooth me out. Didn't have something to contour this side. Okay,
it's not gonna happen in Adidas.
Clearly not in Ivy Park. So there were lots of plus size influencers all over these internet streets telling the good people about their poor experience. One very noticeable Instagram post came from Candace Bimbo. Y'all remember Candace? Candace, for those of you who all don't know, Candace is a avid part of the Beehive who did what we call the Lemonade syllabus. She went through all of the songs of Lemonade, gave us all of the background for those, for all of those snippets that were included, all the poetry that was included. It was like, I mean, she did like it was a syllabus.
Really?
It was a whole syllabus.
She had a lot of time
that's what I was thinking. I mean, you took the word.
But but she sold that thing for $50 a pop and made all kinds of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, she did.
She don't have no real job.
No, you can't.
She's an academic. She's I don't know if she's a professor, but I do know she's in academia.
Okay.
So she created the Lemonade syllabus, and she was one of the people who was just like, you can love Beyonce and know these clothes ain't it. Like, these clothes are not what's hot and popping in these streets. These clothes this is not for the plus size community.
But you have to see who she sent it to. That's what I was looking at.
Well, but the thing was she was touting all of this diversity, this and inclusion, that, and all of the things that Beyonce was saying prior to selling Ivy Park and prior to introducing Ivy Park. And she said that there were going to be plus sizes. But what she failed to mention was those
got
plus
that W. Right. She's got that 12.
Right.
She was on by that 12.
Right.
I need a W.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a W behind it.
Right.
Well, you got a letter and a number.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She didn't. There was none of that. There were no letters and no numbers in the situation. And so, women who are and it's almost like people were saying Beyonce has she's gotten separated from her people and kind of not in tune with the culture.
How?
And well, because I think a lot of the we know that a lot of women of color are plus size, and that
curvy plus size.
I think that we go too far with this. Because here's my take on it. it was a lot for her to walk away from Nike and some of the other people at the table because, you know, the conversation was when she went in to present the concept, she asked for all of their designers to come in.
Yeah.
And when she saw all of their designers and did not see the room diversified and it was predominantly white, then she got up and left.
Yeah.
When she went to Adidas, same meeting, same day.
Right.
Adidas was the only company that truly had diversity
they were
represented.
diverse. Okay,
However,
okay.
we have talked at this table about leaving the curvy woman out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And not really including the curvy woman in that inclusion and diversity conversation.
And I think that's what the
And I
curvy influencers
think
were pissed
that's
about.
what happened. And so my thing is baby steps.
Right.
Baby
Right.
steps.
Okay.
Like, I think that this tap on the hand from the
Yeah.
Beehive, she gonna come out with something.
Yeah, she has
She's gonna
to.
come out with something.
You have to.
What's the girl's name that did that dance? That was curvy, and she was on Ellen, and she ended up getting the. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Who?
The curvy girl that did the dance. It was all over.
She did
was
the dance
doing
from the Coachella?
yeah, from Coachella.
Oh,
I know what
yeah,
you're talking
yeah, yeah.
about.
Mhm.
Yes.
Her.
Yes.
And so she gave her the curvy Coachella gear, and that's what that was talking about. So I just
okay.
say, just give her a little time. It's
Okay,
Right.
Beyonce,
Okay.
we gonna wait,
We
girl.
gonna wait.
We gonna wait, sis.
Not
Don't
mad.
make Melissa be a liar. Cause
Listen.
listen, I need.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do it, sis. I need you to make
We
sure.
believe in you.
I believe
we know you're
you.
going to get it together.
We
We know.
and we know
Yeah.
that this next go round, girl, we're gonna need you to have it all the way together
Yeah.
because the plus
those
size
pants,
community.
And that unisex.
Oh,
well.
oh.
Tell your daddy to say about your clothes. I was like, what the hell? I said, do he? See, I didn't know it was unisex. I
It
said,
was.
why he have on this white clothes?
Yeah, that thing's supposed to be unisex.
No,
child.
he had on the coat that was
That's-
flipped up.
yeah. Get out of Tina closet, Richard. I know y'all close,
I
but
know they over there doing some
much.
crazy stuff,
Okay.
but now that's just
That's
too
too
freaky.
much. Okay.
They're
Get-
just over there wearing each other clothes.
get out of Auntie Tina's closet.
Auntie Tina.
I said, now, you know what? He just pressed to impress his daughter-in-law.
Right.
Don't do
Whatever
that.
you got to do.
Stay
you
out
gonna
your white
in that
closet.
family. Okay, look.
Cause I was, and then he had on a wife beater underneath.
Oh,
so I was confused.
Not to
can't
do
do
this
it.
with you.
Listen.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead, so
So,
let's talk about this real quick. Cause
last but not least,
he done
y'all,
changed my whole dating life.
we got to talk about this real fast because it was.
Let me tell you something.
It was hold on. So if y'all did not get a chance, January 17th, Tyler Perry came out on Netflix with a movie called A Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace.
Starring Brisha Webb, Crystal Fox, Felicia Rashad, Makad, what is that man's last name? Makad Brooks.
He been right since Derwin came back and took his spot. Since Melody chose Derwin.
Her show. Let me tell you something.
Listen.
Hadn't been right.
He ain't been
Whole
right
nerve
since
shot
then.
up. Okay.
And he is out here in these Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah,
And let me
advantage
tell
of
you,
With this wig on.
let me tell you,
Oh,
Tyler Perry did not. I would say this. I would give the movie a strong 7.5. But let me
7.5.
tell you,
I gave him a C.
I give it a 7.5. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't a bad movie,
No.
but it was comedy though.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you what Tyler Perry did. He came through with a real weak hair and makeup budget.
When I
And
tell
they
you,
got
honey,
these busted wigs.
I have
Lord.
never.
Oh,
I
Lord.
said, well, what is really going on?
I'm not
that
commenting.
rug, it was synthetic.
It was-
That wasn't no human. Let me tell you
And
something.
it had pro style gel in it, girl.
Honey.
It was awesome.
I said, what is going on? Both of them wigs. Him too. Looking like what's the old boy from oh my God, what is it? Boondocks. I said, what is going on?
Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. I said, what? I'm scared.
Y'all know I was on Twitter when this
Honey,
movie
listen.
came out, and one of the girls on Twitter, I think our producer has a picture. One of the people on Twitter said his wig, Tyler Perry's wig, looked like Beast from X-Men.
Oh,
Jesus.
Lord. It was bad. It was really bad.
Listen,
It was,
I'm not commenting.
Okay.
Because
That was hilarious.
I know one of the stylists.
Then you should have talked to
That
her
work for
or
the
him.
studio.
You just
So
talk-
I'm not gonna. But this is what I'm gonna say.
you know what the people on Twitter said.
I'm not mad at Tyler Perry for getting his bag from Netflix.
I'm not mad at that at all.
That
not at all.
movie, but Tyler Perry had me on my dates like this.
Looking crazy. Where your mama?
With attitude.
Look, okay,
Yeah.
look it up.
Where your mama? Because your mama
If you
can
have
get some
trust
too.
issues,
Yeah.
This
you
not
really
the
gonna
movie.
have them at the.
Yeah.
You don't want.
But you know what? I knew from the beginning that Felicia Rashad had
You
something to
did?
do with
See,
it.
I
I
didn't
didn't.
know.
Because when she handed, I said, "Where did she all of a sudden just get this art video from?" And I was like, "Oh, she got something to do with
See,
it."
I didn't know
It
because you
was-
know America's mom. Yeah, Felicia
Yeah.
Rashad can do no wrong
I
in
mean,
my
when
eyes.
I was like, oh, that's
Let
a
me
good
tell-
friend.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like,
it's a
Judy.
good Judy. She
Ooh,
just, you know, her
honey.
good Judy. She just got watching out
Judy had
for.
16 other Judys
Woo!
in their basement. Okay,
Child.
Honey, I
Now
counted.
Spoiler
I keep
alert,
my
if you have
computer
to.
down.
Hmm?
I keep my computer down.
Because you don't.
You're not coming over my house. Stay right there.
Where you going? What camera you
Better
got?
You're not gonna look at
Don't
none
even
of my
bring your
stuff.
phone in here.
First of
Drop it at
all-
the basket. In the basket right here.
Right
So
at the
y'all
door.
know I
At the
have
door.
that rule. So I don't entertain men at my home.
That fair.
I don't entertain
Yeah,
men at
I
my
agree.
home. I have a daughter. But after I saw that movie,
Not the
Even
mama
if it was
either.
a thought.
I can't even entertain you in my city.
No.
We got to go over to Brookhaven. We going to Brookhaven. Let me meet you in the
What?
city.
You don't even know where I work because
No,
you're not.
you
Because
don't
you remember
need
he
to.
came to the job
Yeah,
He did.
can- and then
and snapping pictures.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When he, oh my gosh, I was like, "Where's my pistol?
You got to look for
Where's
it.
my y'all watch this? If you're single, watch it.
Yeah. If you're married, watch it.
Yeah.
Listen.
Let me-
Tell a girlfriend. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Because that story came from somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
Tyler
did.
Perry didn't
And
just.
I actually know. Okay, I gotta watch what I'm saying. So I know someone that encountered someone like that.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Remember when we talked about the guy in Atlanta? The
Yeah.
guy that moved from Atlanta, he was like going up the East Coast. And just
Just
like this
using
guy,
women.
charmer, absolutely.
wow.
And they caught him in Atlanta, but he had been up in D.C. He had been
Wow.
in the
See, that's some scary
Carolinas
stuff right
doing
there.
the same thing. And guess what they were meeting him on? Christian Mingle. Christian Mingle.
Because he knows open heart.
Stole someone's identity.
Oh,
He
wow.
found someone that looked similar to him, and the guy was a doctor.
Wow.
And
Wow.
faked the whole thing. But yeah, I know somebody that happened to.
That is a mess. Well, listen, watch it for
Entertainment
again.
purposes.
Watch it for entertainment purposes.
Yes,
Entertainment
yes.
Watch it for a lesson, but make
Yes.
sure you check out Tyler Perry's because I mean he's already gotten his money
Yeah,
either
he got
way.
his bag
did.
from that.
He got his
I mean,
bag either way.
Either way it goes, they
Yeah.
talk about his writing, but guess what? He's getting the bag.
Yeah, he
Because
got
paid
all
his
the
own
bags.
table, clearly.
And here's the thing: Netflix doesn't care if you liked
No.
it; they care if you watched
If you
it.
tuned
And
in.
guess what?
And
Many
y'all
people
did.
are tuning in.
Y'all
Even the
did.
ones that don't like it are
Yeah,
supporting.
you
So
watched
you're
it.
watching it.
You watching it?
And let me tell you something. I watched it
I did.
on somebody else's login.
Come on, up!
But I'm telling you something. Netflix is stopping your cousin. Yeah. Because one day I went to log in and Milan said, "Mommy, the TV isn't working." We got a little thing that said there are too many users.
That's really
oh,
it.
yeah, they
That's
have it
really
now.
it.
Well, I said we can't watch during the day. We
Right.
gotta watch it at night.
When everybody sleep.
But everybody sleep.
And then, so what's gonna start happening is all the person who has the YouTube account, the Netflix account, is gonna have to put y'all on the schedule.
Yes.
You get to
Yeah,
watch
man,
Netflix.
5.
Yeah,
Auntie's time.
Come on, you,
5 to
We
6.
watch in the morning.
for your cousins.
Yeah,
Yes,
because we
yes.
was all on during the day, and I said, "What is wrong?"
That's
with
why.
that? But everybody was watching, so we watched in the morning.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
at night.
And
That-
at
that
night,
part.
that's it. You
And
gotta make
whoever
it work.
else watches, it's about 4 or 5 different people. They watch during the day.
Come on now,
Yeah.
that's it. And that right there is how you maintain your Netflix account. Won't he do it?
Absolutely.
Who y'all? This has been
good.
fun. This has been fun. I miss y'all. Oh Lord, yes,
I
it's been
know.
fun. Well, we want to. Does anybody have announcements?
I have announcements.
Yes, you do. You do.
Okay, so I told you all that we are having a masquerade party
Okay. Oh, I
on
didn't-
March 14th Mass to Midnight. This is our annual fundraiser.
For
Okay.
Jack
And
and
so
Jill.
I am inviting everyone out. Singles can come, married couples can come. It's all for a great
gonna be a party.
cause.
Fun.
It's
We
gonna be a
have,
party.
I mean, we're having a second line, and you name
Oh,
it,
your
we
second
are
line?
having.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
coming.
we have the cigar lounge pulling up.
Wow.
Bring your people. Invite your little man friend. Have them come out. Oh, also, with National Coalition of 100 Black Women, we are having our annual fundraiser
Okay.
on March 7th
Okay.
at Porsche.
Hey.
So the tickets, I'm gonna tell you about these tickets.
Okay.
The tickets to Mass to Midnight are $50.
Okay.
A person.
The tickets to Porsche are $200.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But you get the Porsche experience. You get to ride out there on the track, and they do all of that.
wow.
And that's a value package at like, I think it's like $5.95 to
Okay,
do it. So
okay.
it's a pretty good
It's a
discount.
pretty good
But
discount.
I want everybody to come out. Y'all come on.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Look, I'm gonna be
Absolutely.
there. That masquerade special. The second line. Oh,
Yes,
Yeah. I'm
I
on
love
it.
that.
Okay.
I love that.
Love it.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Remember to work hard, pray hard, play hard, and slay hard. And don't forget to live life on the curve. We'll see you next week.